Yeah. Turn the lights down in the booth. Just let it breathe for a second. You know, there's things we keep locked up inside. Thoughts we write down at 3 a.m. but never have the courage to mail out. Yeah, look. Yeah, I dug up a notebook from a couple years ago, flipped past the old rhymes, found a page I didn't know, written in a hurried script, ink bleeding through the lines, a message to a version of myself from older times, or maybe to a brother that I lost along the way, to pride, to the distance, to the words we didn't say. I wrote, I hate the fact we let a rumor break the bond. We used to share a vision, looking out at the beyond, dividing up $1 just to make it through the week. Now we're both successful, but we don't even speak. I stared at the paper, felt the heavy weight again. How a simple conversation could've saved a fading friend. But I folded up the pages, slipped them back inside the drawer, scared to open up a wound that couldn't bleed no more. It's crazy how a man can stand in front of 20,000, but terrified to call a brother up and start allowing the truth to clear the air, to let the ego take a seat. So I leave it in the dark while I'm walking down the street. Look, this is the letter that I never sent. All the hidden meanings in the time we spent. The words I should have shouted but I kept inside. Sacrificed the brotherhood to save my pride. Yeah, the letter that I never sent. Wondering where the energy and spirit went. Just a ghost of a memory pinned to the page, left to burn slowly in a golden cage. Yeah, look. Yeah, paragraph 2 was directed to a girl who held my hand before the fame came and shook up my whole world. I wrote, I'm sorry that the road took me far away from peace. I was chasing after shadows, trying to make the music lease. I thought if I was famous, you would love me even more. But you just wanted the person that was sitting on the floor, writing poems in the kitchen while the radiator hissed. Man, looking at these words makes me realize what I missed. I was blinded by the spotlights, running from the pain, trading real human connection for a temporary gain. She never got to read it, now she's married with a kid, living out a quiet life the way she always did. And maybe that's the blessing, maybe something shouldn't spark. Maybe letters are just therapy for coping with the dark. I never licked the envelope, never bought the stamp, just left it on the table by the fading desktop lamp. Look, this is the letter that I never sent. All the hidden meanings in the time we spent. The words I should have shouted but I kept inside. Sacrificed the brotherhood to save my pride. Yeah, the letter that I never sent. Wondering where the energy and spirit went. Just a ghost of a memory pinned to the page, left to burn slowly in a golden cage. Why do we write the things we can't confess out loud? Is it fear of being judged by the surrounding crowd? We keep the deepest parts of us locked behind a seal, hoping someone reads our minds and figures what is real. Yeah, figures what is real. Look, yeah, the final stanza on the page was written to the fans, the ones who think I got it figured out according to the plans. I wrote, I'm terrified of failing, terrified of slipping down, terrified the weight of all your expectations makes me drown. I'm just a human being, bleeding through a microphone, dealing with the same demons when I'm left alone. I almost put it in the mail, almost let the world see the fragile architecture of the man I claim to be. But I guess I wasn't ready to expose the broken cracks, so I hide behind the metaphors and heavy hitting tracks. I close the notebook slowly, put the pen back in its place. Another unmailed letter lost inside a crowded space. Yeah, keep that one in the vault. Some things are just meant for the page, man. The letters never sent. Dreamville.